Hello and welcome. You're watching News 9 with me, Deepak. And first up, the CCB sleuths cracked down on illegal gambling in the city. They raided the Members Loungers Club in Wiley, Kabul for illegal gambling activities. They have seized about 1,83,000 cash and arrested 80 people. Now, the owner, Hariraj Shetty, who was running a gambling den at the snooker parlor, this is the place which was raided. As you see, about 80 people coming under the radar of the CCB who raided this place late last night. About 1,83,000 in cash has been seized from this particular place in Wiley, Kabul. As you see, the CCB raiding this place late last night, about 1,83,000 in cash being seized from this particular place. The CCB loading in all the people into the van here who have been arrested in this illegal gambling den in Wiley, Kabul. So must say the police doing a great job here in nabbing all these people. Now, the CCB sleuths cracked down on illegal gambling in the city. The raided members, the Loungers Club was raided in Wiley, Kabul for illegal gambling. Now, about, as we already told you, about 1,83,000 in cash was seized in this place. Now, the owner, Hariraj Shetty, was running a gambling den at a snooker parlor. Now, this was a snooker parlor, as everybody knew, but it turned out that an illegal gambling den was being run by the people here. As you see, the police here in a late night action taken in a snooker parlor which was running as a illegal gambling den. The owner, Hariraj, as well being arrested for this. The CCB here doing a great job in arresting 80 people last night. About 1,83,000 in cash has been seized from this particular place. Now, the Loungers Club in Wiley, Kabul coming into bad light here because of this particular raid where about 80 people last night were taken into custody by CCB when a surprise raid conducted by them revealed that it was not a snooker parlor, maybe a snooker parlor during the day and a gambling den during the night. So quite a shocker in the city here. As you see, all these men walking out of this particular place after the CCB raid last night. Well, today's session is of immense curiosity. Yesterday, the CM was forced to talk on the Vijayanand fiasco and might make a statement today. In fact, even the Home Minister is expected to make a statement. If these statements are not good enough, make no mistake, the opposition party is all set to crucify the Congress. Here's a report.
Will Assembly be rocked by Vijayanand issue today? Yes, this seems to be the most likely prediction for today's session. Yesterday, the opposition raised the issue vehemently and the Chief Minister was forced to say that he will issue a statement on Friday. It was in the 0 hour that the BJP opposition MLAs raised this issue. They even asked for a detailed discussion. When the session starts, it will begin with the issue of Vijayanand and his misdemeanor in Sky Bar. Home Minister KJ George is also expected to make a statement. If his statement on the issue is not satisfactory, it is no secret that the opposition MLAs will scuttle proceedings. The scene will be no different in the council. Leader of opposition in the council, Ishwarappa too, raised the issue yesterday. Today, the main opposition party, BJP, will try to corner the Congress on the issue. Anand Baidanamane, News9, Bengaluru.
They are physically challenged, but through self-employment, they hope to stand on their own feet. Now, this is a dream of theirs. This has been crushed by the government. Now, what is causing them so much pain? Now, here's a report.
They are physically challenged. Their dream of self-employment was first supported by the former Minister of Social Empowerment, Mallikarjuna Kharge. He sanctioned a loan for 27 physically challenged people from Gulbarga district through the National Handicapped Finance and Development Corporation. The minister had promised a loan of 1,20,000 rupees to each of them to start a business of their own. This was promised on February 22nd this year. He had sanctioned the loan and had provided them with the required papers. They were promised a check in 2 days. This promise has been broken. The dreams of self-employment of these people has been crushed under the officials' lethargy.
ಸರ್ ಇದು 22/2/2014 SM ಪಂಡಿತ್ ರಂಗಮಂದಿರದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಲ್ಲಿಕಾರ್ಜುನ ಖರ್ಗೆ ಅವರು ಏನು ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಎಂಪವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದರು. ಅವಾಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥ 27 ಜನ ಅಂಗವಿಕಲರಿಗೆ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ NHFDC ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಒಂದು ಸಾಲ ಸ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡಿಕ್ಯಾಪ್ ಫೈನಾನ್ಸ್ ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಷನ್ ಲಿಮಿಟೆಡ್ ವತಿಯಿಂದ. ನಮಗೇನಂದ್ರು ನಾಳೆ ದಿನ ನಿಮಗೆ ಚೆಕ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ಬನ್ನಿ ಗುಲ್ಬರ್ಗಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ 1,20,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಚೆಕ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕರೆದ್ರು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದ ಮೇಲೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಬರೀ ಒಂದು ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಕಾಪಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು.
The loans were sanctioned 4 months back, but it has still not reached them. The Handicaps Welfare Association questioned the concerned officials about the delay. The officials cited elections as a reason and promised to provide the checks after that. After the elections, the blame game began. The beneficiaries were asked to visit the Bangalore Women and Children Welfare Office to collect their loans. The officials there sent them back empty-handed, saying that they had submitted incomplete and unsealed documents. Officials at the Gulbarga Handicaps Welfare Association had sent incomplete unsealed documents for approval. Till date, the officials have failed to send the complete documents.
ಫಲಾನುಭವಿಗಳು ಕೊಟ್ಟಂಥ ಅರ್ಜಿಗಳು ಅಪೂರ್ಣ ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಈ ಅರ್ಜಿಗಳು ಅಪೂರ್ಣ ಆಗಿರೋ ಅರ್ಜಿಗಳನ್ನು ಪೂರ್ಣಗೊಳಿಸಿ ಫಲಾನುಭವಿಗಳಿಂದ ತಗೊಂಡು ಅದನ್ನು ಎಂಡಾಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ದಾಖಲೆಗಳು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗಿದೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಸರಿಪಡಿಸಿ ಕಳಿಸ್ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಚೆಕ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಸರ್. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಈ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಈಗ 27 ಜನರಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಅವರಿಂದ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ತಗೊಂಡು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಈ ಅರ್ಜಿಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ಮತ್ತೆ ನಿಗಮಕ್ಕೆ ಕಳಿಸ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ಸರ್.
The physically challenged people who dreamt of empowerment are suffering all because of the complacency of a few officials. When will they be able to live out their dreams? Sanjay, News9, Gulbarga.
Now, the rains last year led to many crop losses and property damages. But the uncertain rains this year have left farmers contemplating if their profits will be affected this year as well. Take a look.
While the unexpected rains have only caused damages in Bengaluru, the lack of it has disrupted sowing in many parts of the state. One such region is Madikeri. The farmers who usually sow their crops in May are still awaiting favourable rains. It looks like the rain gods are frowning upon Kodagu because the land which is usually blessed with abundant rains for crops like jawar has barely received any showers. What's ironic is that Kodagu is popularly known as Malenadu or the land of rains. Though many farmers have already sown seeds, some of which are even sprouting, they are uncertain if they will be able to profit from these crops.
ನಮಗೆ ಕಳೆದ ವರ್ಷ ಅಂತೂ ಈ ಟೈಮ್ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಮಳೆ ಇತ್ತು. ಅಂದರೆ ಈ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂತೂ ಮಳೆ ಇಲ್ಲವೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಹಾಕಿದ ಜೋಳ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಾಲ ಮಾಡಿ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಲ ಮಾಡಿ ಕ್ರಾಪ್ ಲೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗೊಬ್ಬರ ಎಲ್ಲ ತಂದು ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಆದರೂ ಜೋಳಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಒಣಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ನೀರಿಲ್ಲ. ಇನ್ನು ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಲೋನ್ ಸಹ ಕಟ್ಟೋಕ್ಕಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ನಮ್ಮಂತ ತುಂಬ ರೈತರು ಸಹ ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಣಗಿ ಲೋನ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಎಲ್ಲವೂ ಆತ್ಮಹತ್ಯೆಗೆ ಇದಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
Farmers who usually turn to the Harangi Dam for water supply are disappointed. The dam, which was overflowing last year this time, is now falling short. Not only are the farmers facing a shortage of water for irrigation, but many have gone ahead and stated that they have difficulty getting clean water for domestic use.
ಮಳೆ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಹಾರಂಗಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನೀರು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಹೊಳೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾರಂಗಿ ಹೊಳೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನೀರು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಬತ್ತೋಗಿದೆ. ಕುಡಿಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನೀರಿನ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆ ಆಗಿದೆ. ನಮಗೆ ಗುಡ್ಡೇಶ್ವರ ಆಗಲಿ ಕುಶಾಲನಗರ ಆಗಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೀರಿನ ಕುಡಿ ನೀರಿನಿಂದ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಈಗ ಅದಕ್ಕೂ ಏನಾದರೂ ಒಂದು ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆಗಳನ್ನ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟೇ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನಾವು ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ.
Hundreds of farmers in the 3,120 hectares of farmland in Virajpet and Sombarpet are suffering, and now they have turned to the government for help. The locals have even gone ahead and stated that this is the first time since 1921 that the farmers are facing this situation. Though the fields show tiny green sprouts, the farmers wonder if it will grow in time for harvesting. Many are waiting in the hope that the state government will come to their rescue. Manjunath KB, News 9, Madikeri.